All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about a way to lose that dangerous belly fat, but we're going to do it smarter, not harder. This is especially for you guys over 50. Forget about punishment. This is all about strategy.
So, what do you think of when you hear losing belly fat? Probably brutal workouts, right? Running till you can't breathe, high intensity stuff that just wipes you out. But what if I told you that approach, especially for the worst kind of belly fat, might actually be making things worse?
Okay, look at this. It's hard mode versus easy mode, and the difference is huge. Hard mode is that grueling cardio we just talked about. Your body thinks it's under attack, so it floods you with the stress hormone cortisol. And what does cortisol do? It screams, hold on to fat, especially the nasty stuff around your organs. Plus, it tells you to burn sugar for quick energy. It literally locks your fat in place. Now look at easy mode. We're talking strategic walking. This actually lowers cortisol. It tells your body, hey, everything's cool. It's safe to open up the fat stores and use them for fuel. We're basically flipping a switch from a frantic sugar-burning engine to a calm, efficient, fat-burning one.
All right, so if we're going to win this fight, we have to know who the real enemy is. And I'll give you a hint. It is not the fat you can pinch on your stomach. The real danger, the one this entire strategy is built to take down, is hiding deep inside.
And here it is. Visceral adipose tissue, or just that. This is the nasty stuff. It's the internal fat that's packed in and around your vital organs, your liver, your intestines, your pancreas. And here's the tricky part. It only makes up maybe 10 to 20% of your total body fat, but its location is what makes it so incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, and this quote really hits the nail on the head. This fat isn't just sitting there taking up space. It's biologically active. I want you to think of it like a little rogue factory inside of you, just constantly pumping out these inflammatory chemicals and hormones that mess with your whole system.
And the fallout from that rogue factory? It's serious. We are not talking about vanity here. This is not about fitting into old jeans. This is about your health. Having too much of this fat is directly linked to some of the biggest health problems out there. We're talking heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, the list goes on.
So why is it so uniquely toxic? It all comes down to plumbing, really. It has this special drainage system called the portal vein, which is basically an express lane that goes straight to your liver. So all those fatty acids and inflammatory signals get dumped right into your liver, overwhelming it and just throwing your entire metabolism into chaos.
Okay, enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. And it's probably simpler than you think. We're going to take the most basic form of movement, walking, and turn it into a precision-guided metabolic weapon. Because when you're fighting visceral fat, it's not just about how much you walk, it's all about when and how you do it. Strategy number 1, the fasted morning walk. Think about it. When you first wake up, your main fat storage hormone, insulin, is at its lowest point all day. If you go for just a 20 or 30-minute walk in that state, your body is forced to find fuel. And since there's not much sugar available, it has no choice but to go straight to your fat stores. It's like a metabolic cheat code, a perfect window of opportunity to burn body fat.
All right, strategy number 2 is what I like to call the glucose sponge walk. This one is so powerful. Right after you eat a meal, just go for a quick 10 or 15-minute walk. The simple act of your leg muscles contracting literally opens up these little side doors for glucose. Your muscles just act like a sponge, soaking up all that sugar from your bloodstream without needing a big spike in insulin. You are literally stopping the meal you just ate from turning into fat.
Okay, so walking is the foundation of this whole thing. It's non-negotiable. But if we really want to pour gasoline on the fire and accelerate our results, we need an amplifier. And for this plan, that amplifier is protein. Protein is amazing because it launches this 3-pronged attack on visceral fat. First, we have studies that show it directly helps reduce the amount of VAT you have. Second, it protects your muscle. And that's absolutely crucial because muscle is what burns calories and keeps your metabolism running hot. And third, it makes you feel full. It's called satiety. It keeps you chemically satisfied so you're not fighting off cravings and hunger all day long. And we're not just guessing here. There's a specific science-backed number for you to aim for. A big study called the Optimum trial found that older men who aimed for 1.3 grams of protein for every kilogram of their body weight lost way more visceral fat than the guys eating a standard amount. So that's your target. It's not a random number. It's a scientifically proven goal for this specific mission. So what's actually going on inside your body when this all starts to click? I mean, what does it feel like? It's more than just seeing the number on the scale go down. It's a total hormonal reset from the inside out. Here's the biology, but I'll make it simple. The process is called lipolysis.
Basically, when you create the right conditions, with strategic walking and lower insulin, your body sends out signals. These signals tell your fat cells to open up and release their stored energy. This energy, in the form of fatty acids, travels through your blood to your muscles where it gets burned for fuel. You are literally turning your old, stored fat into new energy and movement.
And once that starts, it sets off this amazing domino effect. In the very first week, your liver finally gets a chance to breathe, and you'll notice your energy levels start to even out. Then over the next couple of weeks, that deep internal inflammation starts to cool off. Your appetite hormones, like leptin, the I'm full hormone, start working correctly again. By week 4, 5, 6, your whole internal environment has shifted. The cravings start to fade away. Making good choices doesn't feel like a constant white-knuckle struggle anymore. It just feels normal.
Okay, that's the why and the how. But theory is one thing, action is everything. So let's put it all together into a dead simple game plan you can literally start today.
So here's what that might look like. And notice, we are not trying to destroy ourselves here. This is all about consistency. A short walk in the morning before you eat anything, and then another quick one after your biggest meal of the day. That's it. It's totally manageable, it's sustainable, and believe me, it is incredibly effective.
And remember that protein target we talked about? To help you get there, here are some super simple grab-and-go snack ideas. A cup of Greek yogurt, a small handful of almonds, maybe some beef or turkey jerky. These are perfect for bridging the gaps between meals, they keep you full, and they make hitting that protein goal so much easier.
And really, this quote just sums it all up, doesn't it? It's so easy to get sucked into these flashy, super intense workouts that you can only stick with for a few days before you burn out. But real, lasting change, that doesn't come from that. It comes from the small, smart habits that you just repeat day in and day out without fail.
So it really makes you think, right? What if the most powerful, life-changing thing you could do doesn't involve more stress or more pain? What if it all starts with just a single strategic step?